Cubs fans. I hope everybody's doing well. Today is kind of a unique video. I've got my sorting set up, including the extra microphone you can see there in the foreground. I thought I would do a video to go through the process of sorting the cards from this break that I did last video, and a couple of issues have arisen with it that I wanted to mention in a video. I also mentioned this in a comment, but I know not everybody who sees those. So our friend Jesse let me know that he did not appear in the list of spots that were in the video, and that is correct. He is correct that he was missing, which was an error. I had Thomas K on here 3 times instead of 2, and all these are listed in the order received. So basically, that the Thomas K that was in spot 10 there was erroneous, and Jesse W had that spot in the break. So I put his name in there, and Thomas K gets his second spot here with the Guardians and the Dodgers. So that is of some relevance, because the one baseball autograph that we got was Vita Blue, who's a Oakland A, and that spot number 10 was the Oakland Athletics and Royals. So that will go to Jesse, since I did want to keep consistent the chronological order based on when people ordered of the spots. And so I apologize to Thomas for that mix-up, but we will make it right for Thomas, and maybe I'll address that first. The box that came from was actually, no, that, what was that from? Gosh, was that from the Golden Age box, that autograph? Or was it from, I feel like the autograph from, yeah, it was Golden Age. So there's the Vita Blue autograph, which came from Golden Age and not the Cooperstown box. But the theme of kind of retired / Hall of Fame players and autographs was kind of what I wanted to keep. So our friend Thomas K is going to get one of these autographed Hall of Famer cards. And if Thomas, you're watching, please reach out to me. Let me know what you want, which one you prefer, and I'll put it in your order. We've got Brooks Robinson here on a Kmart 20th anniversary 1982 set. We've got Jim Palmer and Ralph Kiner on the postcards that you get at the National Baseball Hall of Fame. If you've ever been there, they have these little yellow cards for everybody in the Hall of Fame, and when they're inducted, they generally will sign a bunch of those, and people like to have them sign them, if they pick them up at the Hall of Fame, and they go to an autograph event too. So I happen to have these 3 laying around. I think at one point I bought like a repack product. Historic autographs, Art of Baseball, I think, is the product these probably all came from. It was like all Hall of Fame autographs. Pretty fun product. I bet I have a video opening some of this at some point in the past. So Thomas is going to let us know which one of those he wants, and that will be that. So this is the sorting board. You can't really see the names of the teams I know very well, but the best I can do. So there's Vita Blue in the A spot, and a bunch of these guys I don't know, I might have to look up some of these guys. So Ted Williams, easy peasy, he's going to the Red Sox. Andre Dawson is going to the Cubs. And generally on these Cooperstown ones, they're going to list the team that they're most known for, which is generally the team they played the most number of seasons for. So that'll help us. I'm looking for the Cubs right there. Mike Schmidt, Phillies, right here in front of us. Roy Campanella is going to be the Dodgers. So the Dodgers will get, of course, the Brooklyn Dodgers and the LA Dodgers. Washington, so I guess he goes to the Nationals, even though they were not the Nationals back then. There we are. Ray Schalk. I have no idea what this guy is about Chicago, so like here's one where I don't know if it's the White Sox or the Cubs that he would have played for, some old timer. Let's look it up. Unfortunately, I'm just gonna have to go over to my computer right next to me here, but okay, he is the White Sox, so we'll put him over there. Ryan Sandberg, Cubs. Cubs is the first spot to have 2 cards. Fred Clark, I know, is like a Hall of Famer. Pirates, bet he was a teammate of Honus Wagner. Right there. Tommy Lasorda with the Dodgers, since it's his kind of managerial skills. He was a player for the or wasn't he? Yeah, he was with the Dodgers for his playing days, most of them, I think. So he's a Dodger through and through. Archie Vaughn. Pirates. A lot of old school Pirates in these sets here that we opened. Right there. Johnny Bench, of course, with the Reds. Right over there. That's weird. Do I have a blank spot? I think I have a... Well, how can I have a blank spot? This is a 4 by 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 4 by 32. Okay, that's how I have a blank spot. 2 blank spots. I was looking for the other one. It's over right by the Yankees. DiMaggio, speaking of the Yanks. There we go. Jim Bottomley. Doesn't have a season like it does with some of the other cards, so I'm thinking we'll have to look him up. I feel like I remember looking at the back of this guy's card. Looks like St. Louis, maybe. Check it out. So he played with quite a few teams, so. Okay, St. Louis by far. So he's going with the Cardinals. Roll up my sleeves here. Some cards off the tail. Johnny Mize is with the Cardinals. The Big Cat. It's funny. That was Andres Galarraga's name. Whitey Ford, Yankees. Ricky Henderson, we're going A's with him since he kind of started his career at the A's and then went back to them for a very noteworthy stint in the late 80s and won some World Series. Jackie Robinson is a Dodger. Rube Marquardt, I think he's a Hall of Famer. New York. Giants. So I guess the New York Giants folks will put. So I gotta look this up just a minute. Okay, so yeah, I was pretty sure that the New York Giants are basically what the San Francisco Giants used to be, and And that is true, so he goes with the Giants of San Francisco. For this break, Orlando Cepeda with the Cardinals. He also played for a good number of teams, but I want to look him up just to see if it's true that the Cardinals is where he played most. Just to do kind of a sanity check on the teams that are listed on the back of these cards. Okay. Yeah, see, he played most of it, or the largest number of years with the Giants, which is where I'm sort of familiar with him being from, or, playing for, but, had a good number of years with the St. Louis at the end of the year, so I think this guy, he's got to go in the Giants, and it means we can't necessarily trust the teams listed on the back, but I'm not going to get too, worked up, since these cards are probably worth, a penny a piece. Yogi Berra, Yankees. Whitey Herzog, manager picture, so he's going with the Cardinals. Bill Dickey, Yankee, famous Yankee. Okay, here we go. Warren Spahn with the Brewers, Milwaukee, which was the Braves back when he was playing, but I think they became the Brewers actually, well, I don't know when that was, if that was after he would have retired, but I feel like it was during. So I'm going to put him with the Brewers and not the Braves. Al Lopez won a pair of league pennants with Chicago and Cleveland. Alright, I'm going to put him with the Indians, who are now the Guardians. Gilbert Twins. Fred Lynn, that's a Red Sox photo. He's also Angels. Good number of years, but I think he's definitely the most with the Red Sox, so I'm putting him there. Gargiel cards. Let's see, where did the Cardinals go? There. Whitey Ford, Yankees. Leon Jones. Is that what that says, man? I can't even read it. I'm gonna have to look him up. He's not familiar to me at all. Okay. So it's Cleon Jones. It's hard to see, but Cleon Jones was with the Miracle Mets in 1969, and I bet you if you're a Mets fan, you probably knew this guy, but he's kind of one of the more minor players on that team, and I had not heard of him. Alright, you got to look up this guy too. Ron Bloomberg. Man. So, okay. Okay, I thought I recognized him. So he was a Yankee, but I think he played in the, let's see. Yeah, he played in the 70s, so it was kind of before my time and not really in the best. Well, I guess the Yankees were pretty competitive in the 70s, but, before I started following them, so some of those guys I'm not super familiar with. I'm familiar with like a lot of them, but not all of them. So apologies to my fellow Yankee fans for not knowing Ron Blomberg was with them. On that photo, Pete Rose with the Reds. Frank Howard. He was a Tiger, was he not? Now we're getting into the Golden Age cards, and they don't have any indication of team on them, so it'll be a little bit harder work here. But it's all right. I feel like he was with the Senators too, the Washington Senators, which are the Nationals now. Okay, so he's tied. Same number of years with the Dodgers and the Senators. So I'm going to put him with the Dodgers. And all right, I'm going to take a little break here, and I'll be right back. Okay, and we're back, and just realized I'm not chewing any gum, so we'll get that going here. Okay. Cleon Jones again. Full-size card. Red. Sean Dunston. That's Cardinals. Fred Lynn, Red Sox. Vita Blue. A's. Joe Torre, Cardinals. Even though he's got, years with the Yankees, and certainly in his managing career he would be a Yankee, but since it's got his player photo on there, we'll go with the cards. Early Win, who did he play for? I'll have to look him up real quick. Most seasons with Cleveland, so I'm going to put him with the Indians. Happy Felch. That's another guy. Let's see. Is he Yep, going with the White Sox. He was the 19 Black Sox scandal. Pee Wee Reese, Dodgers. Tony Perez, Cincinnati Reds. Phil Rizzuto, Yankees. Bill Mazeroski, Pirates. Edge Cody, pitcher. So Chicago. Also part of the Black Sox scandal crew. Nate Colbert. Wow, I have no idea who this guy is. Looks like Padres, but I'm going to confirm that. Okay, Padres. So he was one of the first big hitters on the Padres days when they were an expansion team, it sounds like. That's a piece of Padre history. Another Mazeroski. Johnny Bench, Cincinnati, Stan Musial, Cardinals. Bobby Thompson, Giants. I think he was also on a few teams. Eddie Collins. Oh, yeah, Chicago, but not considered a cheater on that 1919 team. Yastrzemski. Red Sox. Is it the first? No. Yes. No. It's not the first Red Sox. We got those Fred Lins. Jackie Robinson, Dodgers. Minnie Minoso, White Sox for most of his career, I believe. Jim Bunning. Was he Detroit? Yeah. Ace pitcher back in the 50s. Charlie Gehringer. Man, I can't remember who he played with. MVP in 1937. Detroit Tigers. Swede Risberg. Yep, another Chicago White Sox, Black Sox scandal dudes. Al Kaline Tigers. Lou Piniella, Yankees. That's definitely a 70s Yankees. I recognized when he was also a manager in the 80s, so that's when I started being a fan of the Yankees. Al Newhouser. Looks like another Tiger. Joe Jackson. We all know he was a White Sox. Frank Robinson. Where do you put Frank Robinson? He's kind of played a bunch with the Reds, with the Orioles. I'm going to go Orioles just because they don't have any cards yet. So Jackie Robinson, Dodgers. Tom Larson, Yankees. Gene Tennis, A's. Whoa. Stan Musial. Ted Williams, Red Sox. Frank Tanana. I believe this is going to be an Angels jersey, but I know he was with the Tigers. I'm going to put this with the Angels. Sam Crawford. Looks like he was Cincinnati Red. Buck Weaver. Wow, another White Sox and a Black Sox scandal. I feel like they have the entire team in this set. Which I guess makes sense, because like this is more about, this Golden Age set is more about, like, you know, players that were in the news or that were sort of relevant to larger society and not just baseball. So they have the scandal well covered. Bill Dickey is a Yankee. He was catcher from the 30s. Fred McMullen. I'm going to have to look him up, but I'm going to save him for a later day. So Gargiola was Cardinals, I think, pretty much. Tom Seaver with the Mets. Where the heck are my Mets? Way over here. William McCovey, Giants. Archie Vaughn. Okay, gotta look him up. Old timer. Lola just Tigers. Jimmy Fox. Why can't I remember who he played for? Philadelphia. Phillies. I want to look him up though. I feel like I don't remember. So yeah, he did play a bunch with the Red Sox, but significantly more with the Phillies. So definitely goes in the Phillies pile. And then Earl Weaver, famous manager for the Orioles. Okay, Bob Gibson, Cardinals. Billy Williams, Cubs. Pete Rose, Reds. I think I've... Okay. John Heisman goes in the non-baseball player pile. That is random Doft. Warren Spahn. Brewers. What the heck? Okay, Bob Feller, Indians. John Blue Moon. Odom, that's clearly an A's jersey, so he'll wear the A's. I know I got all these non-baseball players mixed in here. Let's make sure we don't have any more. We do have many more. There we go. Okay, I think we got them all. Luis Aparicio, he was Giants, right? Yeah. Ralph Kiner. He was it's funny because we got the autograph of him. I can just look at that. See what team is identified there. Pittsburgh, Chicago, and Cleveland. But I think Pittsburgh was his main team. Let's just look it up real quick. Yeah, by far most seasons with Pittsburgh. Rusty Staub, Mets. Eddie Matthews, he was with the Braves. Sure. You know what? I kind of want to look up the sort of the Milwaukee Braves and like who they turned into, because were the Milwaukee Braves, and then that team moved to Atlanta to become the current Atlanta Braves, and the Milwaukee Brewers actually didn't come about until much later. They were actually a converted expansion team that was the Pilots from Seattle. Long story short is these Milwaukee Braves go in the Atlanta Braves pile, so I'm gonna find that right there. Mickey Cochran, Tigers. That's what I was thinking for him. Suter is the Cardinals. Lots of Cardinals. Don Sutton, lots of teams, but Dodgers. I think is the most prominent team for him. Johnny Mize, Cardinals. No, what am I thinking? Well, it says Giant New York, which is the Giants on there. Yeah, he played the majority of seasons with the Cardinals. So, Ron Santo, Cubs, Mazeroski, Pirates, Monty Irvin, Giants. Where are the Giants? And I'll sleeve up these numbered cards here. Jimmy Fox. Wait a minute, where do we decide Jimmy Fox was going to Philadelphia? Oh, yeah, Phillies. All right, keep her rolling. I may not have time to finish this, but I think I should. Carew, we'll go with Twins on him. Played a bunch with the Angels too. Miller Huggins. Won 6 pennants with New York. I'm pretty sure that's no, it's gotta be. Let me just look it up. Okay, so Miller Huggins was a manager, as mentioned there, but he actually played quite a bit, and most of that was with the Cardinals, which I feel like this photo is from his playing days, so I'm going to put him with the Cardinals. Ted Williams, Red Sox. Ed Delaney, Phillies, it looks like. Burley Grimes, Dodgers. Billy Williams, Cubs. George Kell, Detroit Tigers. Number Jacob Beck Cincinnati and St. Louis. I'm going to put him with Pittsburgh. Well, he's numbered, so I'll look him up just to be sure. Okay, looks like he played one more season with the Pirates than the Reds, so we'll put, whoops, where'd that guy go? So he goes into Pittsburgh. Joe Cronin, was he? I think he was a Cub, was he not? No. Looks like he was with a few teams. I'll look him up. Seasons with Boston, so go with the Red Sox. Jim Palmer, Orioles. Ed Roush. Let's look him up. I'm gonna put him in the lookup pile. We'll do them all together. Doer, I think it was a Cardinal, was he not? No, Boston. Oh, that's right, yeah. Okay, Boston Red Sox. Sisler. He was wasn't he the guy that had the all-time hits record before Pete Rose? Or no, was it stolen bases he had? I can't remember. He had some record. Definitely not hits. Anyways, Cardinals. Ozzie Smith, Cardinals. Fergie Jenkins, Cubs. Dave Winfield. So this is clearly in his Pirates uniform, or his Padres uniform, so I think I'm going to put him there. Catfish Hunter, and this looks like his A's, so I'm going to put him with the A's. Al Simmons, numbered 2. Is that number? 299. Let's look him up. I'll do that now. Alright, this guy's definitely a Philly. I'm playing with a few teams. Ty Cobb, Tigers. George Brett, Royals. The first Royal we've run into. Frank Robinson. So this is in his Reds jersey, so I'm going to put him with the Reds with this card. Rick Farrell. Boston. It's about getting to be able close to dinner time here. Nellie Fox. Yeah, White Sox, that's what I was thinking. Tony Lazzari, Yankees. Joe Morgan, Reds. Joe Garagiola. Again, I was thinking he played with the Dodgers. Look him up though. none of which were the Dodgers. St. Louis was the most common. Phil Negro. Consider him kind of a Brave. Yeah, so I'm gonna throw him with the Braves. Eddie Matthews, Indians. Oh, wait a minute. What am I thinking? Milwaukee Braves. You had him before. Why did I say Indians? A's. Dan Brothers. So he was another one of these guys that played in like the 1800s. So. Yeah, played for Buffalo, which is a team that I don't think really has any, like descendant kind of team that currently exists. That went to Detroit. So let's see. Okay, this guy played for a ton of teams that do not exist anymore in any form or fashion, so I'm just going to random this guy. Well, I'm not going to random, I'm going to throw, let's go in the TP, I'll go in the T-backs since they don't really have any. And by the way, we're going to make the, like, teams that really didn't exist before the, like, 70s. We're going to add some things to their spots here. Jimmy Fox. Oh, I can't ever remember where we put Jimmy Fox. Was that Philadelphia? Yeah. Reggie Jackson, that's an A's jersey, so we'll put him with the A's for that one. Eddie Murray, Orioles. Lou Brock, Cardinals. Steve Carlton, Phillies. Wade Boggs, Red Sox. Another guy who played with quite a few teams. King Kelly. Oh man, it's gonna be another nightmare. Chicago. He was born in Boston, and he played for them, so I'm going to put him with the Red Sox. Campanella. Dodgers. Duke Snyder, Dodgers. Lou Brock, Cardinals. Hank Greenberg, I think, was Detroit, yeah. Mel Ott. I forget. Giants. Giants. box up just a minute. Okay. Yeah, definitely Red Sox right there. Muller, the Brewers, Billy Hamilton, Phillies. Oh, alright. I'm out of time. So, I'm going to finish this probably later, just so I can get it complete. I hope I can make a video, but if I can't, I'll just sort of post this and give you an update on kind of, where everything's at in a future video. Alright, thanks everybody. Perhaps for now, but perhaps I'll keep going. You'll find out in 1 sec. Okay, and we're back. I have a little more time here to try to get this finished. So we'll do that if we can. Purple 11 with the Twins here. Sam Thompson, Phillies. Nolan Ryan, that's a Rangers, Texas Rangers uniform right there. So we'll put in, that's the stat line on there, so we'll put him with the Rangers. Up there. Alright, Mazeroski Pirates, we'll get him in a sleeve, since that's almost numbered. Cracked dice ones to $2.99. Alright, Musial, Cardinals, Stargell, Pirates, Goose Goslin, Detroit Tigers, Bob Feller, Cleveland Indians, now the Guardians. By the way, the Cleveland Indians now are going to be playing the Yankees for the division series. Effa Manley, so she goes in that kind of non-baseball player miscellany pile. Ralph Kiner, Pittsburgh, we decided for him. Almar, Blue Jays. First Blue Jays card, Honus Wagner, Pirates. Yeah, so the Indians are playing, or the Guardians are playing the Yankees, which is like the, when was that? It was like, gosh, when was that? Like the, I feel like that was the kind of early 2000s or something when the Indians played the Yankees and Jabba Chamberlain, had the bug problem. Like all these bugs were swarming on the mound, and it was like a big part of the game, and yeah, it was horrible. The Yankees lost that series. Cubs, if I recall correctly. I think that was like a pretty pivotal game, and basically that was the end of it. Marshall Giants. Numbered Charles Gehringer. Where did we just see Gehringer? Is it the Pirates? Man, I got a terrible memory right now. Detroit. Rizzuto, Yankees. Hack Wilson, Chicago. Sorry, I left that out. Is that White Sox or Cubs? What years was 1930? It's like they couldn't say AL or NL. What's the matter with you people? Okay, so the Cubs. NL. Hugh Duffy. That looks like maybe a managerial card, but he was a player as well. says Boston. Alright, I gotta look them up. Okay, so this is he played most of his career at the Boston Bean Eaters, which became the Boston Braves. So I'm gonna put him with the Braves. Bob Gibson, Cardinals. Gaylord Perry, we said Giants, San Francisco Giants. Willie Keeler, Brooklyn Dodgers. Okay, so I think that's, oh, we got a few to look up here. Ed Roush, we'll start with. Cincinnati Reds. Archie Vaughn is next. Oh, Pittsburgh Pirates for Archie Vaughn. And the last one we have to look up is Fred McMullen. And he was a White Sox, another one of the Black Sox scandal guys. Okay, so this is an open box of Golden Age. Open up here, and any spots that did not get a card at all, I'm gonna drop a pack in there. So that's the Marlins, the Rockies, the Mariners, the Astros, the Rays, and I think that's it, although I feel like there's lots of spots that have one card, so I'm going to do those guys next. Brewers, Nats, Royals, Diamondbacks, Rangers, Blue Jays, Angels, and let's see how many packs that leaves me with. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Okay, well, say? Let's see, 1, 2, 3. Yeah, I don't know. I think I'm just gonna go kind of randomly here. Add another pack to like the stacks that already have packs, so that those guys will get 2 packs for those spots. Actually, you know, because each oh, actually, wow. Yeah, okay, so there you go. So I gave like the first whatever 12 teams on this board an extra spot, but you know, because the spots were randomized, you have a random chance of getting an extra pack in those spots. So these are going to be the spots. And I will get these sorted out for, or kind of, you know, ready to ship for people. And we will send it out. And we also have the 2 memorabilia cards that were random, and we have that. Oh, where the heck? Hang on. Okay, well, I don't have it in this stack, but I gotta find it. That there was that autograph of like a umpire, and I don't know if I don't think I randomed that off. God, what a nightmare. All right, well, I'm gonna find that. I'm gonna random it, and I don't know. I'll post a video probably that includes that, and maybe some other content, you know, sometime this week. But I you know, I want to get all these, you know, lots out to the people that ordered them, because a lot of people ordered their spots in this break a long time ago, and I've been just, you know, waiting to get the break done and get everything sorted. So once I do that final card, that autograph umpire card, then and figure out who that goes to, then we should be done. I can send these out, so I'll do that off air probably, and you know, record a video when I do the random and post that at some point. Alright, well, that's what we got for today. I want to get this video today as well, so I'm going to go and process it and everything and get it posted. Thanks everybody for participating in the break. I hope everybody's doing well. Thanks. Bye.